Alright everyone, so these are the paints that I used. Turquoise, purple, bright blue, black, neon pink, neon blue, neon green, neon yellow, neon orange, wine, plum, and then the ocean breeze. So don't worry yourself too much about the colors. You can pretty much use whatever, but those are my choices. I personally prefer neon. So this is kind of what we are shooting for today. This is actually my first try, but as you can tell, I kind of moved the canvas around, so it definitely got a different texture than what this one is, but yeah. This is the beautiful piece we are going to be doing today, and this is actually my cup from yesterday. So as you can see, you know what our first layer is going to be, and just like a beautiful colorful mess. And just don't focus too much on trying to recreate that piece, you know, have fun with it. Don't try and do the same colors, change it up a bit. But we are going to be using this cup today, which I believe I got at Walmart. And if you are the type of person who likes to do it step by step, I was listening to Drowning by Excision when I was making this on repeat, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but let's get started, yo! Alright, so I tried to recreate the old painting, and I came out with this one. I know it looks different, but if you look like over there, you can tell it's very similar to the structure of that. So what I'm going to do is just explain to you how to do it, because every single time I try it, it's gonna turn out differently for me. Oh my god. So it's gonna turn out differently for me, but maybe if I explain it to you and you guys are able to kind of like visualize it on the blank canvas, then you might be able to do it. So I'm using an 8x10. I'm sure it works for every other different canvas. And basically what I do is I don't flip cup it. I don't put it here. I always make sure to go along here. So I just pour the paint out right there. And then if I have extra, I circle back around and then circle back until all the paint is out of my cup. It's okay if it's like muddy and gross. It's part of the process. And then what I do is I take the canvas and I flip it this way. So then at least like this entire section is covered. And then I just go down. And then as it's going down, I make sure to cover this side of the canvas first. Always cover one side at a time. So that's what I did. So then I covered that, and then I made sure that part was covered, and then moving on to this side. And then the only time what I did was I kept stretching it. I kept allowing the paint to fall off of it, and it looks bad because you feel like you're wasting a lot, but it's okay. So I just kept letting paint fall off, and then eventually it will create that type of look. I don't know why it came out differently this time. I mean, you can see there, that's a little bit of an eyesore, but other than that, straight, cover this area, work on covering this by going down, make sure all these are covered, and then you can start flipping it. But I would choose to pick one direction. You can do that even, and that is basically how I made this one. It's most likely going to turn out differently, but that's okay. If you keep doing it, it's bound to look like this.